The reign of Jesus, the warrior king, was not one of healing, but of severe corrective order. Having purged the cosmos of its chaos, he sought to impose a rigid structure upon heaven, a direct reaction against the perceived degeneracy that had led to its fall. He enacted the kitchen decree, an encouragement, backed by celestial pressure, for all biological females to return to the sanctity of domestic life and their primary purpose of bearing children. To complement this, he issued the Man-Up Decree, a binding law that forbade men from showing public weakness, specifically crying, and commanded them to embody an ideal of stoic, unyielding masculinity. For a time, this ordered heaven thrived, a realm of stark, uncompromising roles. But the silence of the throne was a space where old ghosts could speak. In his moments of solitude, the late Lilith's voice would whisper in Jesus' ear, not as a spirit, but as the lingering echo of his own unresolved trauma. She would plant seeds of strategic wisdom, suggesting he secure his reign by forming alliances with the other great powers he had left untouched. The idea of allying with Allah, the distant and zealous desert deity, was presented to him as his own stroke of genius. Believing the idea to be his own, Jesus forged a great friendship with Allah. To cement this pact, Allah, in his custom, offered Jesus a gift of supreme honor, 72 virgins. But it was a trick of profound and humiliating specificity. The virgins presented to Jesus were all male computer nerds, beings of pure intellect and social awkwardness, entirely antithetical to the hyper-masculine, sexually charged ideal the gift was supposed to represent. Jesus, who had built his entire rule on a foundation of traditional manhood and who, don't play that way, was infuriated. He saw it not just as a prank, but as a deep personal mockery. His rage became a weapon of persuasion. In a confrontation that was more psychological than physical, Jesus convinced the proud Allah that this trick had so thoroughly tarnished his honor that the only path forward was self-destruction. Allah, consumed by shame and manipulated by the master's hand, agreed. As Jesus departed, Allah enacted his final judgment, taking himself and the people of the sand with him in a cataclysmic event that also scoured large portions of Israel from the map. It was a brutal, surgical removal of an entire faith and people, leaving a scar on the world and on Jesus' soul, a reminder that even in victory, his warrior's heart could be played and manipulated into committing atrocities of the highest order.